Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. Today I have some super adorable Farmhouse Easter DIYs to share with you, so let's jump right in. Project number 1. So I have these rub-on transfers I got from Essential Stencil. I have a link in my description box down below if you're interested in checking them out. This is in no way sponsored. I just absolutely love their products. I am an ambassador, so I do get a small commission. However, it does not come out of your pockets. So again, it's in my description box if you're interested. So now I'm just trying to figure out which bunny I'm going to use. And then I have this charger I got from Hobby Lobby. Now you can see that it looks very, very distressed. And the paint chips very easily, and you'll see that in just a bit. But for now, I'm cutting out some of the eggs as well that I will be using for this project. So I got this at 90% off. It was a Christmas thing, so there you go. So now I'm going to take my rub-on transfer and I'm going to center it as best I can. And then I will take one of the sticks that came in a different pack. They send you Essential Stencil. See that orange scraper tool? But I like the wooden stick. So I did first go over it with the spatula thing. But now I have that wooden stick that I've gotten in other rub-on transfer packs. And I'm just going to go over the entire bunny and just transfer her onto the charger. She's so beautiful, isn't she? Oh my goodness. Now there she is in all her glory. She's so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. So now I'm going to take 2 of the eggs and I'm going to put one at like the 3 o'clock position and one at the 9 o'clock position. And then I will take that stick and rub them onto the charger as well. So everything's going great to this point, and here's where I go sideways. So I have some Easter rub-on transfers. They're almost like stickers from Amazon, but you do have to rub them. Well, that didn't work so well. I'm not sure if the carrier tape, like the clear plastic that the transfer sticks to, I don't know if that's stickier or I don't know. Maybe the rub-on transfer isn't as sticky. I don't know, but it ended up like it wasn't sticking to the charger. So I tried pulling it from both ends, and then when I got down to this end, I ended up pulling up the paint on the charger. So I kind of got frustrated and just annoyed that I ruined my projects. And I ended up just pulling the whole basket off. Now I do fix it and I think it turns out super cute. It just wasn't what I envisioned when I started this project. And here you'll see. So I'm trying to pick at it to get it to release and it would not. So look at this. Oh, my heart breaks just looking at it again. So anyway, yeah, it just broke my heart. So what I did was I took some of the Waverly plaster and I just did kind of a messy brush on it. And that was not working. It was very obvious. And I mean, you can see right there, it was very obvious. So then I took some of I think it's hazelnut, and I took the hazelnut and the ivory and mixed it together. And this is what it came out as. And it looks okay, but you can definitely tell where things went wrong. So I have one of these plaid carrots from Hobby Lobby I got a few years back. And that little bunny came in those galvanized words from Dollar Tree. There's usually like 3 in a pack. And then this carrot garland from Dollar Tree as well. And now I have this boxwood I got from Michael's, I believe. And was it Michael's? It was either Michael's or Walmart. But anyway, so I'm going to take some of this and replace the greenery because it just looks so cheap and I don't know. I didn't like it. So anyway, and so I do that with all it looks like I have 3 carrots, but I later add another orange carrot that you'll see momentarily. But I'm just going to add the boxwood to all of the carrots. Now I'm taking this Mesa Pink terracotta paint from Folk Art. I love it. It's such a good coverage. I love it. So, and then I take one of those oral sponge things I got off of Amazon. I got like 1,000 in a bag. Maybe not, but like a couple hundred anyways. And I've been using them for years. So, and I am just going to pounce the terracotta paint on the word, and I do give it 2 coats just to make sure. And then I take some black chalk paint with my chippy brush from Dollar Tree, and I just kind of go over it because it looked too new, like too fresh. So I started out hot gluing the plaid carrot, and you can see right there, there's like more paint missing because I ended up pulling it back up because I wanted to go in a different direction. So now I am just gluing some of the twine in place, and then I am going to layer, excuse me while I take a drink of my root beer. But anyways, now I'm just going to layer the carrots on each other. I don't know if that makes sense. I put the plaid, and then I am going to take the orange ones. I'm going to glue those on top of the plaid, and then I am going to take the twine, wrap it around all of them, and tie them off with a cute little bow. Once that's done, I'm going to take some of my E6000 and I'm going to add that to the back of this word before I glue it to the top of this charger. And that's it for this one. Although it didn't go as planned, I think it's super adorable. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Project number 2. I have this cupcake pan from the Dollar Tree. I have some wooden eggs from Woodpeckers Crafts, more of that garland, and some moss Easter bunnies. Now, and then this moss that I got a huge bag at Michael's for like $9. And then those nests I actually got at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. So I took some of the antique wax from Waverly, I did the eggs, and then I brushed over parts of the pan just to make it look a little aged and rusted. Then I took some hot glue and just loaded it into one of the cupcake bases like you see there. And I am just going to I end up filling all but one of the cupcake spaces. I don't know what it's called, with this moss. So I know there's 2 spaces that are still empty, but I will fill them. So I'm going to take one of these nests and I'm just going to glue all around it and just stick that right into one of the spaces. And it fit perfectly. I was very surprised. Then I'm going to take the little eggs that I stained with the antique wax, and I'm just placing 2 in one compartment and 2 in another. And then I take 2 of the carrots. Now I did replace the leaves on the top because again they kind of looked a little cheap. So anyway, and then I just hot glue those into place as well. So after filling the last 2 compartments, I'm going to take 2 of those bunnies and I'm going to glue them into place as well. So then I'm going to take one of those laser cut words, the wood ones from, I believe, Hobby Lobby, and this Arteza gel pen. It's like a sparkly gel pen. I colored the words in, and now I'm taking my E6000 and I'm just dabbing it on the back and just getting enough glue on there to be able to glue it to the taller of the 2 bunnies in the pan. And then I'm going to take a piece of the jute twine from the Dollar Tree and I'm just going to thread it through the top hole, and then I was going to put some beads, but I don't know. I didn't like the way it looks, so I took them off and I just tied a knot. And now I'm doing a finger bow very slowly to show you how I do them. So I just take the rope and just weave it around my 2 fingers while I hold the tail with my thumb. And when I get to the 3rd part, I'm just going to snip it there, and then I'm going to put it in between my fingers and the string and then wrap it around, and I'm going to go under the loop that I just made when I put the string between the string and my fingers. I know I'm not making sense. That's why I slowed it down so that you guys would be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Once you get the hang of this, your bow making struggles are gone. I promise. Once you can get the hang of it, you're good as gold. And there you go. There is the finished bow. So now that it's all set, I am just going to take a little bit of hot glue and add it to the back of the bow, and I'm going to hot glue it right at the hole, which kind of covers the hole a little. You can still see it, but not as much. And the hanger. And that's it for this piece. I love how this came out. I think it's super, super adorable, and I can't wait to hang it up in my kitchen for Easter. Okay, on to project number 3. I have these bunnies. I believe I got them at Target Dollar Spot, as well as these eggs. And these bigger eggs came from Amazon. They're from Woodpeckers Crafts. And then I got this basket at Goodwill for $4, although I think it was half day, so it might have been $2. Anyway, I'm going to take my this is my white Waverly chalk paint, and I am going to do a dry brushing all over this basket. I am then going to take a chippy brush, and I'm sorry I'm out of frame here, but all I'm doing is I am doing a very heavy dry brushing on each of the wooden eggs. And there you can see it much better. So it's not complete coverage, but there was a lot of paint on there. So anyway, you do get very messy with this, but it was totally worth it in the end. And now I'm just going to take some of the smaller eggs and do the same process on those. Now I'm going to take some of this moss and I'm going to line the inside of the basket with the moss before I start decorating. So now I'm going to take the 2 bunnies and I'm just going to hot glue them into place. Now, it doesn't really keep them that stable because the moss is not glued down, but I don't know. I just felt better doing it, so I did. That's all I can tell you. So, yeah, once I get the bunnies into place, I'm going to start placing the eggs all around. And I don't believe that I glue any of the eggs down. If I do, it's just tacking it by the side of the basket. However, I don't believe I do. So I'm just placing them where I think they're going to fit and look best. And there you go for that part. Now I have these little flower heads. I got them from TEMU a while back. I haven't ordered from them in forever, but so I'm just going to take these little flowers and I'm just going to hot glue them sporadically around this basket, on the inside, on the outside, on the bunnies, just kind of everywhere. And once I get the flowers done, that's it. Look at how stinking cute they are. They got their little eggs around them. Oh, I think this one is so pretty. I love this one. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Okay, project number 4. I have this wood tray. I got it from one of my thrift stores in our area, and I honestly don't remember what I paid for it. I've had it for quite a while. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these hangers that I took off another picture, and I'm going to screw it into the center of the back of this tray. Now that that's done, I chose another bunny from my essential stencil pack, and I am just going to add this bunny to the center of the tray. Once that's done, I have this ivy that I got also from TEMU, and it comes in like a pack of, I don't know, 20 strips. There's a lot of ivy in this, and it's yeah, it's just a lot. So I made a circle, and then with the rest of the ivy, I'm just kind of wrapping it around just to make it a little bit fuller, if that makes sense. It'll all come together, I promise. So I think this is my favorite, I think, of all of them. I just think this is stunning. So anyway, once I get all of the ivy kind of wrapped around the way I want it, I have these little fairy lights that came in a pack from Amazon with some stickers that I got around Christmas. So I hot glued the battery pack to the top part of this tray, like on the outside, because it kind of is at an angle, so you're not going to see it when it's hanging. And then I just wrapped the fairy lights all around the ivy. And now I'm just going to kind of like shape it the way that I want. And then I'm going to start tacking the ivy down to this tray. Once that's done, I have these colored eggs that I also got from the Target dollar spot. So I'm taking some E6000 and some hot glue, and I am just going to place them around the bottom part of the tray. And I think I only use 4 of them, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyways, I do use some E6000 just to be sure that if the hot glue fails, they won't fall off. So I had two of those nests left over. So I took the styrofoam eggs out of there, and I'm just going to take some hot glue and I am going to hot glue the smaller eggs all over this tray as well. And then lastly, I'm going to take some more of those flower heads and I am going to hot glue those around the tray as well. And that's it for this one. Look at how beautiful. I am so in love with this piece. I think it is absolutely stunning. Let me know what you guys think of this one. And here it is with the lights on. Oh my goodness, I love this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out with YouTube. It lets them know that you enjoy my content and they'll push it out for others to enjoy as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I will see you in the next one.